Welcome back to El Fatura and Unseen. And right here we have to keep focusing on the issues at hand for Jamaica. And we realize that the midfield is a serious issue. And we just want to express our opinions and as it relates to how can we fix the midfield issue, because we strongly believe that if this issue is addressed, Jamaica will make it to the World Cup, will make it to the Gold Cup, will make it easily. So just sit back, relax, and listen. Make your comments at the end of the day because your views is as important as ours.
So, Mr. Meeks, which part of the midfield is of concern to you based on the two games that Jamaica played in the Nations League? Steve McLaren first two games with positive result, 4 points from the two games. Which part?
Let me just commend the team firstly. Um, 2 games, 4 points. Although I believe that it should be 2 games, nevertheless, the area of concern, to be honest, I tend to have an issue with the entire three persons in the middle of the field in terms of them losing the ball easily. But nevertheless, there's have been some improvement, in particular with Casey Palmer. He has improved, but my biggest concern, my biggest problem is having Latibodir as a D mid inside of our midfield.
What is the issue with Latibodiere? People saying that his job is to just disrupt other teams, block them, make fouls, tactical fouls, stuff like that. What is the issue that you're having with Latibodiere?
Now, my issue, I don't believe that a D-Link role is just to break up play. Those are the 14-13 days of football. Modern football requires your midfield to connect the back line to the strikers. Now, Latibodier, to me, what people commend him for is his ability to win tackles inside. But there's a number of times when I see Latibodier out of position and he's making absolutely no instant urgent action to get back and clarify his error. Because how many times have we seen attackers running at our backline? Where's our midfield? But the major concern with Latibodier is the ball at his feet. He loses the ball too easily in critical areas, and Latibodier tends to overcommit in terms of tackling in also critical areas. If you remember yesterday's game, Latibodier in the close to the end fouled a person, the Honduran, in a critical area, which could actually give up a goal. Luckily for us, it never happened.
So you're saying that Latibodiere now becomes a pressing trigger for big teams. A lot of people saying that we watch this show already, where Latibodiere in Algrim's time, you know, um, made mistakes, especially in the Canada match, and he was the one that was targeted in the midfield. Second half, he had to make a change and try something new, and it paid dividend for us. And after that, he did not use Latibodiere anymore. Is it that Steve McLaren will continue with him in these important games and believe that he can fix Latibodiere to become a ball-playing defensive midfielder? Because if he can fix him to play and make less mistakes, maybe we may have a different mindset.
Well, if he can play and make less mistakes, definitely we'll have a different mindset. But Latibodiere is a defender. So Latibodiere is accustomed to being on the field and seeing everyone in front of him. Now, when he's in the middle, he has persons all around him. And that's a totally different experience. Now, based on observation, you recognize that this coach wants to play the ball on the ground, passing the ball, controlling the tempo of the game, Based on that, you will need persons in the middle of the field who can manipulate and control the tempo of games. And with my limited knowledge based on what persons have expressed, I still cannot understand why is it that Lottie Bodier has been given so much opportunity as a defensive midfielder and not live up to the standard of international players in that position.
So, what is next? How can Steve McLaren fix this issue? Because people is saying that John Russell, the coach don't favor him. Anderson, not playing. They're using their club status to say that these players are not better than Latibeaudiere. But I think it's an unfair assessment. I think that Steve should give them an opportunity, then we can make the judgment. What's your take on that?
Definitely, I believe that if you call a player in to represent the national team, then you would call that player based on the fact that you think that that player can help the team to be successful. So I cannot buy into the notion that there is no confidence in John Russell, but yet still he's in the team, or there's no confidence in Young Reed, but yet still he was called in the team. It's either one thing that I can assume is that what I am seeing as an issue, maybe the coaching staff of Jamaica don't see it as an issue. What Latibeaudiere is doing, maybe they are okay with that. That is their standard. But I am of the view that the higher Jamaica go and playing better quality teams, Latibeaudiere in our midfield will be a liability to our team. Latibeaudiere in our defense will be an asset to our team. Mark my word.
And that is it. El Futuro and Unseen fans, persons who haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our platform. Like, subscribe, and share. More videos like this in the future. We are going to be out. Bye bye, everyone.